right, guys, it is time for the special cup of the day, which is gonna be related to Comic-Con Baltics, which will have a map pack release today and a map discovery competition. And if you want to play the competition, which is gonna happen after cup of the day, there is there is an event, I think. But how am I gonna find it? There it is. You type in CCB, and then it's the CCB 26 qualifier. Bang. I'm in. So let's go in here. Live track of the day. Let's see what this is gonna be. I'm locking in. I'm locking in for the stream. Ooh, why does this look like the exact same map? No way, Kem the mapper? Holy shit, Kem! Wow! This is a Kem track. Alright, let's watch the GPS, guys. Peng! Link is the mapper. Okay. Reactor freewheel penalty. Classic. Ubisoft Nadeo. It's a very slow-paced track. Now we're speeding up. Cool transition. Duck. Wow, this is a hard map. Oh! Cool. Wrong way. Holy chicane. Guys, I will say one thing. Comic-Con Baltics, I have participated twice. And it's a really fun LAN event, actually. I think Comic-Con Baltics is actually... If you're a Trackmania player and you want to play in like I mean, not full try-hard, die-hard LAN event, CCB is a really good LAN to go to, in my opinion. Nice. Sasha, thank you for the resub. Bro, there's literally arrows pointing to the left. What am I doing? Go left. It's lack of sleep from yesterday. The 10-hour Red Bull session is catching up to me. Okay. Boom. Chicane. Tight. Drift. Got him. Go here.
Hello, why is this Sunday Funday mapper? I ask.
Isn't this a Sunday Funday map? It's quite fun to me. No. Oh, thank you for the resubber. Yeah, it's a special, it's a special, hashtag add Sunday map for the Comic-Con Baltics that is happening, soon. Another big LAN event. Okay. I wonder how the difficulty is gonna be for the actual map pack. This one is really fun. There we go. Let me... What's the outer medal? 5417. Okay. It's made by many authors. Clear Vision, Ender, Entrilek, Chem, Laku, Link, Satel, Spec, Tune, Whiskey. You just wanted me to read out your name, didn't you, Whiskey? You knew it. Okay. But yeah, I remember the Comic-Con Baltics where me and Forever had like this battle of the managers. Because I was managing Team Alliance and he was managing ITB at the time. And we also both participated in the Comic-Con Baltics. And we were like, yeah. We need a manager battle. And then I won it. I got the furthest. That was really fun. Are there already confirmed players, Cam? I'm assuming 2 announced ones? Okay. Okay, let's go here. No. It took 8 mappers to stop Whiskey from placing a poll. There are a few. But they're not hindering. Whoa, what was that? That was kind of cool. I need a better entry on the grass here. Exact author medal. Yeah, I think if you are honestly, if you are a Trackmania competitive player, this LAN event is probably your best bet at getting a really good position and potentially win a LAN event. Because I feel like a lot of players are going to be focusing on EWC and stuff and whatnot. 5k prize pool is very nice as well. So this is like your best bet to win a LAN event. Like, genuinely. And I'm not just shilling Comic-Con Baltics, but it's a really fun event. Like the arena, the place. It's a really, really cool environment. All right.
Thank you for subs. Thank you.
Ba 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 ba.
Very fun map. Luck. Stop making bobsleigh maps, please. You've done enough, okay? Thank you for the resub. Bro has memorized every bob mapper. Yeah, of course. I really wonder what the difficulty of the maps is, because I remember last Comic-Con Baltics was quite tough, in my opinion. So we'll see what kind of map difficulty it will be. You told Spec to stop mapping like that afterwards. I mean, we got obstacle from Spec. Which honestly is pretty good. Yo, who's in first? Who's that? AVJB. I have no idea who that is. Okay, I have 3 minutes to really lock in on this. Okay, I need to drift way more. Okay. Nice. No! Lingo! Yo, any godlike fans still here? Lingo about to win the cup of the day. Dude, the Indian fans went crazy today, by the way. Holy moly. Like that, the fan base from Godlike and Soul, they are so passionate. Crazy how, just like insanely hyped about the players. Ah! Like, it's like... There were like... at least, I mean, my YouTube stream had like 700 people watching. Like, that doesn't happen normally. And I think like at least like 400 was there from the Indian fan base. Asking how Wizzy, Neil, and Spark were doing. And also Stoofts and Lingo. All right, we got top 10. We have gotten top 10, guys. Can I see demographics? Yeah, maybe I'll check it out after, you know, when my stream is finished. Sorry. Slay bitch. It's probably like, you know, if you do something crazy cool, you're like, slay bitch. Yeah. I mean, if people are hornifying me in game with anything, any noise that I make, you can have it as an alert. Well, guys, I don't think I'm winning the mystery box. Going out first round. Just kidding. Oh, banger song. Oh, even sneller jellen naar binnen werken. Bom. Hoppa. Okay. Buh. Okay. Saving. Fun mappy. I like this. Chem cooked with this map. Like, Chem might actually be become my favorite mapper. If he keeps this up. Crazy track right here. Honestly, Cam, the map pack release is kind of late for a tournament being that close. Maybe the maps are easy to learn. Yo, what if I sponsor one player to Comic-Con Baltics? He plays under the Spammiej squad. Mitra? No, I was thinking Musisi. Bang. Yeah, I hope there's gonna be a lot of people showing up, Cam. I really do. Okay, here we go. You'll be happy with 20? Yeah. I think 20 should be reachable. Maybe a bunch of players that, you know, are more eyeballing EWC regional qualifiers are coming over. I mean, Auris is gonna be there for sure. Maybe Forever. My maybe not. I can see Elcon join maybe. Yeah. Else you have to play, Cam. All the mappers have to play. Whiskey joins. You know, I'll play as well. We'll all play. Is Cam involved in every tournament? Yeah. That's why there's not gonna be any spammy tournaments. Because he's so busy. And there's no time for anything. I need to find myself another Cam. But that is impossible because there's only one Cam. I don't think anyone can, you know, get to the Cam stage. Like Cam is just Cam. He's the GOAT. There's 3 Cams? Honestly, yeah, there is Cam 1, Cam 2, Cam 3. True, true. You're right, you're right. Alright, we're doing good, guys. We're getting closer to the goodie bag. I will say that Elite Cup, man, I didn't know or remembered it taking that long when I was playing. And I went out in 41st. Imagine playing all the way to the end. What a long thing, actually. Like, it felt like an eternity. But it's probably because yesterday I played the Red Bull and there were so many knockouts per round. So it felt, you know. That was the correlation that I made. Cagney is playing. Lingo out. Okay. But to be fair, I am quite happy with my elites. I mean, every time I make Division 1, I'm just happy. Like, it's It's really fun playing against the best players, you know, on these Elite Cup maps. I think there was a little bit more in me today, but hey, it is what it is. I got a few points. Okay. Forever young. There's a light. Oh, there are multiple light thingies on the map. Wow, I'm already 0.2 behind. Airtime. Oh, almost crashed. The goodie bag was almost gone. Okay. Also, guys, after Red Bull is done, I'm going back to native resolution. We're going back to native. Experiment over, yeah. We've experimented. And conclusion is, I don't think there's for what I am doing, I don't think there's a reason to play stretched. Besides having more FPS, that's probably about it. You know, and I guess same reason as Granadi has streaming. I mean, streaming in this resolution that I'm currently is not too bad. But full HD will always be better, of course. Oof. Stretch gives more FPS. Oh yeah, I have about 250, depending where on the map. Do I have a special bind for toggling opponents? Yes, I do. This is 16 by 10, correct. Oh my god. But honestly, it was a good experiment. I've played Elite Cups, I've played Red Bull. But I think Red Bull might just be my last tournament this year, guys. I mean, what else am I gonna play? I don't think I'll play XP Evo. I'll do the, yeah, I'll do the Europe qualifier, EU West. Yeah, I'll do the Europe qualifier. BTC. Oh yeah, the Bitcoin competition. Yeah, Bitcoin Cup. Bitcoin Cup from Granadi. Yeah, but I'm more like referring to like really big big tournaments. I mean, Granadi's tournament is quite big, yeah. Because it is, you know, big. What is the Bitcoin Cup? It's the Granadi competition. The BTC competition. I just call it the Bitcoin Cup because BTC is the short handle of Bitcoin. Did I see Scrappy talking about retiring? Really? I'll shoot him a message after the stream, to be honest. Yeah, I think we also need to I mean, first of all, I need to ask him if he's getting annoyed by the explosy comments. Because I feel like it's, you know, it's dragged out. It's dragged out a little bit too much. And I think it's more of a quote-unquote, like, you know, annoyance, so. His chat was horrible? Really? Oh, no. I mean, to be fair, Scrappy's chat is quite toxic to him. Like, whenever he has his down moments, you know, he gets piled on. That's rough, man. But he also has a lot of supportive people. Yeah, like every streamer, you know, every streamer has their pros and cons. It's hard. Where does the explosy come from? I think it was just like a kind of a small meme where whenever he like, Scrappy is quite an emotional player. Like, he just practices a lot. He wants to do good, and if he fails, like, it hits him like really hard, right? Like really hard. So whenever he has like an outburst, it's like he says, you know, he says words, you know, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you, blah blah blah, and it's like a explosion, you know, an anger explosion. That's kind of the quote unquote meme. Yeah, it's yeah, I'll shoot him a message. Just to see if he's good. Because it might just be a lot of pressure as well. Like, nobody knows about the contract stuff, the deal that is going on. Like, maybe there's like a ton of pressure, you know, on performing and whatnot. So, yeah. When was the last time that I had like an anger outburst? I don't know. I'm not sure when the trial map. Yeah, but that's because Carl is getting on my nerves. The tail, yeah, that was like a. I was legit angry at that moment, by the way. Like last year's moderation Red Bull shenanigans, but I had to fucking lock in, so it was only like a 20. I could only be angry for like 10 seconds, not even. It was like a 5-second anger, and then I had to race. Very fun map, by the way. I like this map style a lot. His content is way better when he's happy. Yeah. No, Scrappy is I think Scrappy is a good content creator. He just has very high expectations of himself. And you know, if something goes wrong, he has like a massive mood switch. Which I completely get it. Okay. I think it's Spam's best clip. This moment was explosive. I need to open that I need to open that after I'm out. Yeah, exactly, Mahe. It's a clip from 7 years ago? Bro, how did you find that? Dude, my internet footprint is crazy. I mean, your guys' internet footprint is also crazy because all your messages in this chat are saved. Like, I back them up. Every time after the stream, I have like a massive backup with all your guys' messages. Well, I'm out here, by the way. No mystery box. I'm sorry, guys. But I kind of want to see this 7-year-old clip. Okay. All right, let me quickly open this clip. What is this? Bro, but this map was stupid. I played this map for like 20 hours or something. Let's watch this. Dude, I was close. I was close to smashing. Dude, I was charging it up. I was charging it up, dude. Oh shit. I remember is it copyright thing when you don't have sound on YouTube? Yeah. It's because like sometimes I play like a YouTube video which has music or something, and then instantly my whole live stream is not monetized anymore. You know, there was one moment where there's a clip of this where I also was like about to rage and I hit my funny bone so hard. Like my whole hand was like paralyzed like this. It like, you know, when you hit like the nerve, and my whole hand was like this, and I was about to cry, dude. I was about to cry, and the whole chat was just laughing. XCD, Roffo, LMAO, and I was sitting there and I was like, oh, dude, it was so painful. It was so painful. Oh my god. There's a clip. So there is a clip somewhere, but I mean, good luck finding that. Like it was crazy. Oh, Sammy is gaming. Yo, Sammy should go CCB. Oh, I need some music. Oh. Sam E. Honestly, if Sammy locks in for 2 weeks, he could actually he could actually win the whole thing. Tell him to go. I told him he should go. Like, how much is this travel? Okay, how can anyone check how much is travel from like the middle of nowhere? Yeah, the middle of nowhere from his mountain to Vilnius. How much is that travel? Like, I don't know, to where? Vilnius. Vilnius. Spam ready to sponsor Sammy? Hey, I'm down to dip in and pay his 50% travel. If he wants to go. I'll be down. I think he could legit do really good. Vilnius and Ferb. Good one. Yeah, good one. Oh no! 150 euro flight from Vienna and back. Is Vienna the only airport? Yeah, I'll pay 50%. And then I'll take 10% of his earnings that he gets. That's quite good. Patricky, thank you for the raid. All right. Terrible ROI, but fuck it. Now, after yesterday, I just want Sammy to succeed in a tournament. Like, I think if he wins a tournament, he's gonna be on top of the world. I actually want to see it now. But he needs to pick a tournament. Like CCB is a great one, actually. Like, CCB right now would be the perfect tournament for Sammy to cook. Yeah, no, exactly, Buckley. Like, he was really good. Getting second in a stage versus Bran is kind of like winning. It's true, but you know, the feeling of like winning is so good. Like, any competitor should get that feeling once. Elcon versus Auris. I mean, these two players might go to CCB as well. If he went to Red Bull, he just grabbed the interview mic again. Someone get the clip. Somebody get the clip now. Somebody get the clip. We need to watch it. Somebody get the clip. When he's... Yeah. What the fuck is happening? They're both backwardsing. GG. GG. There it is. There it is. And they have fought for the good old CCB mystery box. And now, everyone, it will be time. There is a trailer, actually. Hold on. There is a trailer. But I don't know if that's released yet. Let me figure it out. On YouTube, you will not have audio, but just remember it's like some dubstep, some crazy whoa 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 whoa. Okay, just remember that's what it's gonna be. Here we go. Trailer time. Bobsleigh! No way, underwater. Throwback by Spec. Galve by Clear Vision and Tune. Game Breaker by Satel. Amber Arena by Link. Festival by Laku. Yo! Ice Light. Quarter pipe jump. There were a lot of whiskey lights. Yo, the maps look cool. There it is. There it is. There it is. May 22nd to 24th in Vilnius Baltics Gaming Expo Trackmania tournament. Those maps looks cool. Throwback. Galve. This is the underwater track. Festival. I like the scenery. And that's it. Wowee. Okay. Guys, it's time. Time to join the servers. Comic-Con Baltics. Discovery Tournament. Anyone that is willing to travel to Comic-Con Baltics, I'll show you one time how you can get one of the 8 spots that are being given away today. You have to go to the events tab, search for CCB, like right here, type in CCB, and then you join the CCB 26 qualifier. Please only join if you are planning to go to the event, okay? And I'm going to server 1. All right, we're here, guys. Unfortunately, I am not playing because I will be spectating everything. Bang. Who do we have in the serve? Well, I guess that's a broken controller. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Comic-Con Baltics qualification. Top 8 will qualify to Comic-Con Baltics 2026. Holy cinema. We have a bunch of players. 44 players have joined in the Discovery today. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. SRK is playing. It looks like Huso is here. The Bitter Ball Baron. Whoa. Holy moly. Henk is me. Demotivator Intax. It's looking good. There are a few good players. Stoofs. Wait, is Stoofs potentially going? This is going to be great. It's broken. No, we are starting. Here we go. First map out of the 5 tracks. For the people wondering, we will do 5 minutes of time attack. Then we will have 10 rounds after that. Is this a discovery thing or a quali? It will be a discovery plus a quali. So first it's going to be 5 tracks, 5 minutes of warm up or 5 minutes time attack. Then 10 rounds will be played. And then once all of the maps have been discovered and played, the top 64, the top 25 by points will advance to a multi-live knockout match. So this is going to be like 2 hours, something like that. And we are on map number 1, guys. We are on 20. Wait, why did the sign say it's throwback? So throwback is, you know, I'm just gonna read the blurb, guys. Throwback is a nice trip down memory lane of all the past Comic-Con Baltic map packs, featuring different maps from all previous years. Roserade from 2022, Shadeshift from 2023, Melohi from 2024, and Trackmania from 2025. Plus a new version to round off 5 years of Trackmania at Comic-Con Baltics. There you go. Do I have the mod? Yes, I do have the mod. Okay. Looks like a hard map for SRK. Players have, of course, 5 minutes to figure it out. Big jump. Onto a plastic section. There are currently 2 servers. So in the top, you can see this server and the other server clocking in times. Oof! That's a risky finish. Jump on the sculpture, into the finish, to the right. That's the safe fin. So SRK went to the safe fin. Let's have a look at Nabla. Nabla with the fastest time so far. What the hell did I just see at the start? Yo! It's Spammiej! Cam is in the building! Tapke Helgem. Holy! It's the boss! The boss himself! That is so funny. Alright, 2 minutes left to figure out this track, and then we will go into 10 rounds. Large plastic downhill. Is that part from the... I don't really recognize that part. Small transition, that's cool. Not a whole lot of speed here. Intux with the 102. Intux so far with the quickest time. That is an outside line. Let's have a look at Intux. Watching. Okay. Nice first drift. Big plastic turn. Clean, clean. This map looks very doable. I would even like to play a map like this. It doesn't look that crazy hard. Like there's not like ice turn or water wheel plastic or water wheel grass. This looks like a nice mixture of everything. I like it. Whoa, new line already by Intax. He's going under the light instead of above the light. Okay. Nice grass line. Is that a risky finish angle? Yes, it is. There you go. So we have 5 minutes completed. Now we are going into the 10 rounds. Coming up next. How did they do this, by the way? How did they reset? Or does the reactor just run out here? So confused. Is it like an invisible reset? I'm very confused. All right. Let's see. 5 minutes. And now rounds mode coming up. Yes. Summer 2026 campaign. Oh my god. All right, let's lock in. Yo, where's my overlay? We have... This is very old school qualifier, guys. We have no overlay, no HUD, no nothing. We're playing 10 rounds. Stoofs is currently first. He has learned the map the quickest. Oh, big crash though. Not from Stoofs, from Heave. Rodrex goes low line. Stoofs goes upper line. I'm not sure what is the quickest. Onto the plastic. It's looking good at the front. Stoofs holds on. Carlucci in second. Oof. Stoofs in first. Let's have a look at the finish line from Stoofs. And a nice jump here. 200 points for Stoofs. Wow. So look at Spacebart. Spacebart is hugging the wall. And unable to finish. There we go. Did 25 people collect points? 35 people collected points. We have a match going on, guys. Let's have a look at the demotivator. The demotivator is here. Not the greatest entry on the plastic. Oh, somebody just hit 4 whiskey lambs in a row. That must hurt. I've hit a couple of those. That is very painful. Nice line on the grass. Early grip as well. The bubble jump. Clean. Is this a no braking zone? Because I don't see the effect block. Small reactor. It is? Okay. Stoofs is nowhere to be seen and losing the grip. Demotivator on the Sosage. Very large mistake. No way. Batman is also playing today. Holy moly. That's a pillar. Okay, 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Ah, unfortunately not able to make it. Damn. All right, we have 8 rounds to go. Let's have a look at the Auris. Quick Auris check. Okay, decent start. Clean stuff here. Karluki leads the way, but clips the wheel on the inside. And Karluki is going to respawn. Rotrax. Nabla. Stoofs. We have a bunch of players up front battling it out for the 200 points. Nice. Auris. Clean jumps. Full on the inside. Now you gotta avoid jumping out. And Auris almost jumps out. Bad gear. Is that still enough speed for the risky finish? I wonder. And it is. It definitely is. Stoofs with the sub 101 right now. Nice one. Nice one. All right, let's see. Nabla holds up that first place. Stoofs in second. Let's have a look at the Bitterball Baron. The Bitterball Baron is making me extra hungry. I actually ate a Bitterball garnituur with Cam when he was in Rotterdam. No, in Scheveningen. Yeah. Cam had a Bitterball garnituur on the boulevard. Yeah, he was eating Bitterball, Bami Hoppy, Vlammetje. Yeah, was very good, was very good. Okay, nice lines here. Still holding on. Oh, big crash! Yeah, the end is the tough part on this one. Very tough section. Nabla with another 200 points. And we now have two players with the sub 101. Very nice. Fun fact, last year we had a question about those at a pub quiz. Actually ended up being useful knowledge. Nice. There you go. Banger song. Banger song. We are in round 5 out of the 10 on map 1. Stoofs with really good speed, but now loses it. Small clip, I believe. Low jump from Rodrex. I like it. I'm not sure which line is intended. I would assume the higher line. But jumping below the light seems to be a viable strat. Isn't Bitterball similar to Croquette? Yeah, it is. It is. Quite similar, yeah. 1 minute 77. Ooh, Tanner. That has to be a safe in. Nice attempt. Nice try. Nice try. Honestly, I respect the attempt. Here we go. Round 6 out of 10. Let's focus on Heath for this one. Guys, good first map, no? I think the level or the difficulty of this map, it seems like quite an easy track, I would say. But that's good. There's only, what, 19 days of practice. So probably good amount of difficulty here. I like bitter garniture, but hate if it's an excuse to replace dinner at parties. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Which map was my favorite back in 2023 when I played? The very speedy one. The very, very speedy one. I don't remember who made it. Vixa. Vixa map. Vixa map. Yeah. Vixa map. That one was that 23? I can't remember. Let's have a look at Pecunia. Pecunia Adest. Ooh, is lagging a lot. We might have to swap here. We're switching. We're going to Bitsy. Damn, Bitsy is potentially going, I guess. Good old Bitsy Boo. Bitsy Boo the legend. Oh no, he's getting nervous. Quick Nabla check. Nabla battling for first place. Together with Heath and Rodrex. Where's Stoofsy? Stoofsy is also in the mix. Ooh. Oh, huge crash in the pillar. 1 minute 44 from Nabla right now. That is a huge time. The fastest one we've seen so far. All right, round 8 out of 10 right now, guys. And then we will see map number 2 after this. And we will repeat this same pattern until we have seen all 5 tracks. And that will be the map discovery event. And then after that is done, there will be a knockout mode where it will be a multi-life knockout mode. So that's going to be exciting. Doyle left the game. Maybe he's getting ready for the next map. Stoofs with a wide setup here. Ramcut, look at the top though. There's a group of 4 players really close together. Wow, look at that round. Beautiful. Intax takes the 200 pointos. Very nice. All right, we have 2 rounds remaining. Let's see the points right now. We actually have 47 people that have collected points here. Let's have a look at Huso. Player that has been recently picked up by an organization. So maybe Huso is gonna go to this event. That could be awesome. Ender raid. Thank you for the raid. He was there last year. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Could I have your opinion? Bami-schijf, are they only a touristy thing or enjoyed normally by Dutchies as well? I personally am not a huge fan of a Bami-schijf, but I can eat it. But normally my go-to is frikandel speciaal. Broodje frikandel speciaal. Yeah. If I go to the snack bar, that is. Yeah. Wow, nice one. Another really good time here. 1 minute mid. Great battle between Rodrex and Intax. Very clean. I love Bami-schijf. I purposely don't eat them because everybody seems to hate them. Wow, so you eat literally every other snack first, and then you already know that Bami-schijf is gonna be there left over for you when everyone stops eating. What a strategy. Slay bitch. That's crazy strat. Let's have a look at Intux. 10-10. Round 10 out of 10. Ooh, nice line from Intux. Clean, clean, clean. Maybe a snipe. Whoa, beautiful. There it is. There it is. There it is. Can someone bring me frikandel or stop talking about frikandel? I mean, I'm sure you can get some frikandel in France, no? All right, guys. Map 2 is coming up. Rotrax got 1,869 points. Let's leave the server and we go to map number 2. So you gotta leave, guys. And then you click qualify again and you go in the serve. Boom. That's a hunk of a man right there, guys. Aura. What's on the other side of Cam? There's a GPS. Behind Cam is a GPS. The Ender GPS right here. Okay. Oh. Server is gonna get a restart, guys. There's a small mistake. But I will say map 1 plus looks very fun to play. Not too difficult. Nothing crazy. A few special effect blocks. I'd say that's a solid 7.5 out of 10. Nice. Okay. This map has chem. Yeah, but I'm expecting chem to be on every single track. Guys, what does top herojum mean? Does it mean good luck? Or have fun? Become a hero. Can we get a car J type of... No, it's like too low. Hold on, maybe I can get a good angle. There you go. Did you get it? Did you get it? Let's see if it works. Okay. We're going to the next track, guys. We're going to the next track. I refreshed the overlay already, Newman. Are there more chemis on this map, by the way? Or is there only one chem? Dude, what if there is like more chems on the tracks? And we just have to find it. It's like finding Waldo. This is cool, by the way. These stickers, or whatever you want to call it, like these graphics. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, nice map. Fun map. Round 2 is up. Round 2 is up. Round 2 is up. Boom. Nice jam. All right. We have 5 minutes of time attack. Yeah, what a cool map. I really like the other game objects. But there's one thing that would make this map a little bit better. And I think we all know what is missing on this track. Yeah. We are missing Mac. Mac should have been on this track. Nice. Heave with a bug slide. I like it. Let's have a look at the ending again. Pukania. Oh, wrong triangle. Possible Easter eggs. Checking. So we have some Tetris blocks. We got a diamond pickaxe. We have some Comic-Con Baltic shades. We have some Sonic the Hedgehog rings. One is moving even. Oh, that is satisfying. Oh, that is like one of those short videos, like top 10 most satisfying clips. That's nice. What else is there? The ticket, the CCB tickets, and that's about it, I think. I don't think there's a mech on this, actually. Yeah, I don't think there's a mech on this, guys. Oh, the Sims. Yeah, the green diamonds. I like this finish line. Nice. Let's have a look at Sebekek. Struggling a little bit with this dirt turn. Joysticks. Yeah, I just saw the joystick. And this is like the lasers. Good reference. Jumping through the rings. A little bit of a transitional track. I like it. Thoughts on the maps so far? Well, this is the second map that we've seen. I think the difficulty is really good for a CCB. It doesn't look too crazy. This map definitely more difficult than the first map. But yeah, this looks very cool. I really like this combination of incorporating like branding and other games into Trackmania. It's nice. All right, the minute is almost over. Whoa. And then we are going to the 10 rounds. Where is the safe finish? Good question. Let's see if there is one. I know there is a respawn route. So if you respawn, you are starting up here. Like right here. And there is, by the looks of it, no safe route. Or safe ending. There's one finish there. Yeah. Yo, guys, I got sunburned today, man. Sun was shining so much. I get a little bit of a sunburn. All right, here we go. Ah, you just made a 5-minute warm-up. Okay, I like it. We are in the first round now out of 10. Here we go. On board with Carlucci. Drops the gear on that downhill. Nothing too crazy. A little bit late on the drift. Gotta get a smooth transition on the grass. Plastic turns, dropping the gear again, but it might not even be a bad strategy. I like that transition with the ramp. A dirt ramp. You don't see that often. Nice drift here. Ooh, Intux clipped the transition. Another one clipping the transition. The ending seems to be quite tricky. And there it is. So all of the maps seem to be about 1 minute plus. A little bit past 1 minute. Let's have a look if a lot of players are gonna finish. It seems like only 14 people finished this track. So not having a safe finish might be a deal breaker instead of a game breaker for many of the players here. Very tough ending. You gotta get the speed on the plastic. Let's have a look at Heath, who is in first place. Nice line. Smooth transition. Ooh, but then loses a bunch of speed on the plastic, dropping the gear. Rotrex takes over the lead. Approaching the last part of the track. Rotrex crashes. Nice transitions here from Heave. Smooth landing. And yeah, if you get the transfer to the plastic nicely, that should pretty much guarantee you a finish. SRK makes it as well. And there we go, another round done. Again, only 23 players finishing. Let's have a look at Stoofs for one round. Nice start. Here you have the reactor plus fragile, I believe. And Stoofs, because of the airtime, actually broke his car a tiny bit. Good drift. Onto the grass. Nice transitions. Seems like the plastic part there is very important to keep the gear. Losing it kills about like 20 speed or so. Rotrex is doing very well, but he made the mistake last round in this end. Let's see if he can finally get it done. Doesn't have a ton of speed. Gets a smooth transition. Makes the jump on the ticket. And to the finish line as well. There you go. Nicely done here from Rotrex. And he gets a bunch of points. Once again, only a few people are getting points here. It's quite a difficult track. Intax has not finished a single time. What? It is round 4 out of 10 and Intax has not crossed the finish line once. Let's see what he's actually doing. All right. I mean, it's looking good. Maybe it's just the ending that he is having problems with. Because the ending of the track seems to be the hardest. Making those transitional jumps. And then also making the jump to the finish line. What even is that dirt block? Like, I have never seen that dirt block. Very wide setup from Intax, and that is going to be another no finish. Oh, what is he doing? Yeah, I think the problem with the respawn route, Sachel, is that you immediately land in a gear shift. Like, the moment you go here, with the respawn, you get the gear shift because you're steering. But probably skill issue, though. Skill issue from all of these players. Also, let me just... Like, my brain cannot comprehend what kind of turn this is. What even is this block, man? I've never seen this block. It is a smooth, normal into diagonal. What? Dude, there are so many different custom items. Like, what is that even? Look at this. That is so nice. Oh, it's proof releasing new dirt blocks every week? Damn. Oh, Intax finally gets the ending. There we go. Intax collecting some points. How many people will qualify to CCB? So there will be, after the whole discovery of the 5 tracks, there will be a multi-live knockout with the best 25 players out of this discovery event. And then the top 8 in that knockout will get a, you know, spot at CCB. This map at some point was 8.8 megabyte file size. Oh, wow. Damn. I actually wonder, this is a question to you guys, to your mappers. Like, do you just know every single block? Even the custom items? Or you still like, you know, figuring out new block combinations? Because I only really know the vanilla block set. That's about it. Like, I only... Like, when I use a custom item, it's just by random. Oh, Intax! Oh, this end is tough. Steer more left, buddy. Okay. You know what? Let's go to someone else, guys. Let's go to Key. Let's go to Key. You have 60,000 items. Oof. Wow. Just test everything until something works. Yeah, that's what I do. All right, we are in round 7 out of 10 right now. And we have a fight at the front between Rodrex and Stufzi. Ooh, somebody didn't make the transition. Nice gear from Key. Then you want to push the outside line here. Very smooth. Ooh, there's a nasty gear shift on this dirt part. We got to keep an eye on Intux, guys. Is Intux going to make the finish line? He does. Intux got to the finish line. And Key barely makes it. Wow. 103.29 now from Rodrex. And we only have 3 rounds remaining. Here we go. Round number 8 out of 10. There's been a request to watch Semioka. So let's have a look. Nice. Ooh. Good lines. Fighting with Karluki. The outside line is not so good for Semioka. But there must be some people making a mistake in the end. Oh, Akros is one. There goes another one. What about this transition? It looks good for everyone in front. Wow. Semioka finishes upside down by clipping the finish block. That was fancy. 1:02.79. New fastest time from Stufz. Yeah, Auris already qualified through Baltics Cups. Yeah, I've seen... I saw Cam mention it as well. Let's have a look at Lukok. Nice. Ooh, loses the grip. So you gotta be very quick on that reactor part, because if you're not quick around the corner, you get airtime after. Nice transitions. Not bad, not bad. Let's see the outside line. It's not really pushing the outside line too much. There we go, there we go. Transition, transition. What about the ending? The ending is the hardest part. That looks clean. Big jump to the finish. Nice. One final round to go, and then we will see map number 3. Let's have a look at the leader. Nabla has secured 1,624 points right now. Great speed. Outside line is beautiful. Early drift setup. Now challenging Rodrex for that first place. Super smooth. Ooh, got a little bit of airtime there with the plastic hill. And Rodrex comes closer. Dropping the gear on the dirt turn. Seems to be necessary. What about the finish jumps? Rodrex is not having a lot of speed. Nabla possibly going for the snipe. Smoother transitions, more on the right. Wow. Photo finish. Nabla takes the final round here. And we are now going to the next round. Time to leave the server and join the next stage, which will be track number 3. Joining track number 3. Ooh, snow mappy. Snow mappy. I'm playing. I'm on keyboard. Snow mappy and on keyboard. Pang. Oh. There we go. There we go. Waiting for all the players. Neo. Drift. Onto the Sosage. Onto the Bob. Onto the transition. Yo! What a keyboard turn. Okay. Oh. I thought that was the finish. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah. Risky Finn. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool risky, guys. Yeah, Cam. I need to go in spectator. Thank you. Okay, everyone is joining. Why is it that these maps always look so much more joyful than the competitive tracks? Because it uses a strategy where it is using happy colors. Like, if you are using colors that you associate with being happy and, you know, like light orange, light green, they're all happy colors. It's not like black, dark blue, dark green, you know? That's why these are fun to play tracks. This map looks pretty sick. Clear vision. With a banger track once again. Look at this uphill. Wow. Into the downhill. Into the risky fin. Galve. I don't know what that means. Is that a Lithuanian word? What does that mean? Galve. Galve. An ode to Lithuanian nature, the beautiful last winter, and a homage once again to the Trakai Castle, located on an island within Lake Galve. There you go. Yeah, I was looking for it, Cam, but I'm in like 17 billion chats. There it is, there it is. Wait, can I visit that? Or is that not close by to Vilnius? It is? Yo, little sightseeing action. All right, let's have a look at whiskey. Heath's End. Bang. Nice. Yo, Dr. Pepper is in. Last year I was planning to go there. Last year? Wait, Lake Galve. That looks nice. Trackmania History Museum. Alles wat u moet weten voordat je naar Lake Galve gaat. Oké. Nice. Looks cool. Trip to Trackmania. I'm down. Boom. Pepper with a nice run. Let's have a look at who should we watch? Akrosa. Have a look at Akrosa. Did I end up placing yesterday? Yes, I did, OT. I did qualify through the Dutch qualifier. The very tough, difficult Dutch qualification. It was a battle. Okay. Nice. Inside line from Akrosa. Okay. I beat Mitra? Yeah, I did. But Mitra participated in the Road to Amaze Spammiej of the day today. And he almost won. So, yeah. Gonna have to watch the vault. There's probably gonna be something on YouTube. I don't know what Matteo is gonna do for the whole entire day, by the way. What are you gonna do for it? You're just gonna edit it down and just upload the entire thing, maybe? I have no clue what you could do with that whole day. Akrosa is really good. Yeah. Akrosa, one of the better UK players out there as well. All right, here we go. 10 rounds coming up. Stay hydrated. There we go. You're going to cut my rounds of the day? Yeah, that's probably smart. All right. Yeah, let's stick with Akrosa. Sticking with the Akrosa for first round. Nice. Ice slide. It seems like it's a good ice slide as well. Okay, inside drift. There's one person going for the outside line and gets more speed entering the grass. So both lines might be doable and viable. Oh, now I see it. I see the castle pillars. I saw some swords. The shields. Nice scenery. I like it. Look. Where is it? Here. Look at that sword, dude. Holy moly, that's a long sword. That's like... On the right side is like level 10, and on the left side is like level 99. Look. Level 10 swordsman, and this is like level 99 swordsman. When your character has developed, you grab this bad boy. Let's have a look at Corky. Corky went for the wider line. Or the outside line, rather. Oh! If you clip the transition, you're pretty much doomed. Can I go to the top? I need to find someone that's in the top. Nabla. Nabla is in a top 5 battle. Clean stuff. Keith and Rodrex. Man, I hope they are going. They're playing pretty damn well. Maybe they are just playing for the funsies. There it is. Or just checking out the maps before they make their decision. Keith getting 200 points. Yeah, really cool map. Okay. Let's have a look at Nismo. But you could only play this if you intended to go. I mean, that's kind of hard to police. We are on the internet after all, Marijntje. So I am sure that there are a few players in this lobby right now that are just playing for fun and are probably not gonna go. So a little bit more work for Cam to figure out who wants to go and set her up. So that is gonna be fun. Nice. Once again, Heath and Rodrex leading the way. Am I going? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be streaming from the event itself. I will be there. And I will do the good old spammy broadcasting. And probably have some interviews from players. The whole shabam. Bits. Where's Bitsy? There he is. We got Bitsy. Will I share a room with Cam? No. No, Cam needs his own... Cam needs to be put in a bunker. A soundproof bunker. If you share a room with Cam, you will not sleep. You will not close your eyes. He's a 50-year-old diesel engine. Dude, I never forget. I legit, at XP Evo, I had my AirPods in and I put on a headset on top of it and I was sleeping like this. Because obviously I could not go on the side because I had a headset on. And then after like listening or staying awake for like 2.5 hours, I heard this noise. And my AirPods ran out of battery. Yeah. AirPods ran out of battery and I had no more sound cancellation. Yeah. But eventually I fell asleep, so that's good. Eventually I did fall asleep. Ichi Human is here. Ichi Human knows all about it. Once again, Rotrex versus Nabla. Ooh, Nabla with the overtake. Bang. Yeah, I like this map as well. It's not a difficult track from what I can see. I mean, what is the most difficult part of this track? Probably the ice slides. Probably the 2 ice slides are the most difficult. But with a little bit of practice, I don't think a lot of players will have problems with this one. Looks like another great track. Yeah, most maps seem very, like, more on the simple end. Ice slide. Yeah, you don't really have to use the brake in this ice slide. It's just enter and then counter steer. Yeah, honestly, like I've been saying before, I think if you are a Trackmania player wanting to try out like a LAN event, I think the CCB this year is literally your best LAN to go for, because all the other LANs are so jam-packed with like literally the top and the top and the top elite players. Whereas I think CCB will just fall like a tier under that. And I think it's like really good for these type of players like Auris, Key, Rotrex, Akrose. You know, the players that don't really have like a big shot to battle with like Granadi, Massa, Otak, Epos, Pack. I think this is like the perfect LAN. Really. Only it being in the Baltics is horrible. Honestly, Lithuania, the place where this is held, is actually a really nice spot to go to. But yeah, it might be difficult to travel to Vilnius. I mean, my flight also has a layover. So I guess no direct flights anymore. But yeah, the city is really awesome. I've been to Lithuania, I've been to Estonia. I mean, the Baltic region is leaving a very good impression on me. At least I will have US company. Dude, I'm not gonna say a single word to you. We're gonna be traveling. I'm gonna look straight forward, put my headset on. That's it. I'm kidding. After hearing about Cam's journey to Birmingham, you think I'm good? You're good? Yeah, but we're talking about Birmingham, okay? I'll be honest. The travel from Birmingham back home was some of the worst I've experienced. Holy moly. That airport is not airporting. Yeah. That airport is not airporting, man. That was something. Nabla looking to grab a round here. It is round 8 out of 10. Bang. Okay. Nice times right now. 56-7. Beautiful, beautiful. The Odin theory barely has enough time. You think you will go if you're qualified Elite Cup? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Nico. I believe, Nico, you can also, like, there's a break specifically for the Elite Cup that is being held in that same weekend. So you can play the Elite Cup from the LAN on the PCs there. So anyone that like, it's probably you know, it's obviously not as comfortable. Yeah, Nico, but you will not have like 20 French people watching you. Like, I'm pretty sure at the LAN that you were playing, you had like 20 French spectators like standing all around you, making you nervous and whatnot. I think this will be much more secluded. But I understand you, of course. Yeah, I understand. It's fair, it's fair. All right, Stoofsy wins another round here. Yeah, the maps look really fun. Like, if I knew the difficulty of the maps was gonna be like this, I probably would have played, actually. But I was like scared because the last time I played Comic-Con Baltics, maps became way harder, and then the next one after that was way harder. So it was a bit sketchy. Stoof's going back to claim his I think for Stoof's it might be the same. I think, Cam, what you should do, you should preface that the Elite Cup can be played from the CCB. It might entice some more people to try. Because I don't think many people realize that. Or know it. You did 5 times? Oh, okay. I mean, maybe a 6th time is good.
Hello.
57-2. There we go, there we go. And that is map number 3 done. There's gonna be 2 more maps. And then after that is the top 25 knockout race. All right. Let's lock in. Spam can be your guardian. Yeah, I can. Ooh, wait, this map looks good. I want to hop in. No. Put me in, Cam. Put me in. 1 minute, 1 minute. No. Ah, okay, we're watching the GPS. Ooh, bubble jump. All right, so we are on the map called Festival by Laku. This one looks fun. Little outside dirty. Some grass. Smoothie jumpy. Quarter pipe. Hairpin. No braking. Yeah, that looks good. Let's have a look what the written information or description is on this. A showcase of Vilnius Hot Air Balloon Festival. Vilnius is one of the few remaining cities to allow hot air balloons to take off and fly over the city during the warm summer periods. A popular attraction to see Vilnius from a different angle. Dude, I don't think I would ever go in a hot air balloon, by the way. I think that is one of the scariest thing you can do. I do not trust that. Like, just sitting in a basket, going up in the sky. Wait, are there people in? Oh my god! This could be me! Look at that! I could be happy to be floating. Oh, that could be us, guys. You see, but that's what I mean. There's only one hot air balloon occupied. The rest... Oh, no. There's one solo man here. Do we have some more solo flyers? Oh, more solo flyers? Okay, there's a couple. Oh, no way. Maybe they put Chem in a hot air balloon. Maybe they put Chem. Wait, I have to check. This could be the game-winning play. This would be like a 10 out of 10 if Laku put Chem in a hot air balloon. No way. Missed opportunity, I think. Wait. Oh, I thought that was Chem. No. Damn, missed opportunity. We need an update on this track, guys. Guys, we need a map update. We need a map update. We need Chem in the hot air balloon. Spam, you've got an issue. Your 10-year-old is officially way faster than you. That's not an issue. You were a brilliant coach. You were a brilliant coach. That's good. Well done, well done. Yeah, hidden cam on the map, dudes. Please. We need the, like, after showing that there is a cam model, we need to have a cam on all the tracks. As like an Easter egg hunt. If you want to win another Comic-Con Baltics mystery box, find all the cams, drive to all the cams, and share a photo of the location. There you go. Great idea. You missed the mech model? What is it on? It's on map 1. She got the author time on the first and was a full second faster than you. Hey, nothing to be ashamed of, man. That's just awesome. Let's have a look at Carlucci. Nice. The finish is quite easy. Or is this like a bit of a random finish, no? Or is it just me? It's like a ring finish. I mean, it is kind of nice having the spectators here. Or is this like a lift-off area for the hot air balloons? Like in Vilnius, there's like a place where you take off. Maybe. Could be the case. Let's have a look at Rotrax. That is not Rotrax, that is Bitterball Baron. Dude, if the Bitterball Baron is going, holy cinema. This is like one of the best Trackmania names I've discovered in a long time. Dutch names are just way too good in gaming. Nice. Good drifty. Wait, am I missing something? Oh. I think I know what it's... The name is still good, guys. The name is still funny. It's a funny name. It's a funny name. It's a funny name. Like, it could also have been Ijskastvriezer. Would have been a funny name as well. All right, 10 seconds left of the warm-up. We have lost about 14 individuals since map 1, guys. Here we go. There might just be 25 players ending up in the knockout. Shortcut! This map needs an update. It looks like there's a shortcut in the start. And that would be a great moment to also add Chem into the hot air balloon. Yep. This track looks to be quite challenging because of all the surface changes. And it has this quarter pipe jump that could be tricky for some. Is this the only way to qualify for CCB? No. It's just that during this event, there will be 8 spots given to, well, the winners of this discovery event. Ooh, big mistake from Stufzi. Here we go. Second round. Ooh la la. Nice landing. Gets the gear up just before the grass. Battling with Heath. Entering the quarter pipe jump. Whoa, it was very low from Stoofs. Holds on to that first place. The no braking section. Onto the plastic. Very cool end. I like the end a lot. What tourney did Elkon and Letzer win last year? I wonder. Last year was a 2v2 tournament at the CCB. This year it's a solo event again. Yo, Auris keeps doing the shortcut in the start. What an oversight. I have an idea though, guys. If you put a cam right here, like a wide cam, so we need to adjust the logo a little bit. It needs to be like 4 wide. Yeah, it needs to be like a 4x4. And then it blocks the shortcut. Nice run from Nabla. Ooh, clips the last block, but it's still very far in front of the rest here. I wonder what the final map is gonna be. Okay. Here we go. Micro Melon. Ooh, big crash. To Stoofs we go. Neon, this is your tournament to win, dude. Neon, I'm telling you. This is your tournament to win. This could be your W. Your first LAN win. You're just not going. Okay. But I'm saying this could be your victory. This could be it. Maps are easy. Maps are nice. Competition, most likely not gonna be top notch. This is perfect setup for a win. Micro Malone, lock in, lock in, lock in. Putting the eye again on you. Because you're getting angry. There we go, there we go. Pressure. Forever and Mime are going? Yeah, you're gonna smoke them. Also, really well done today, man. Unfortunate that you made a mistake like late in the cup instead of like early, so you could be saved. I was rooting for you. Dude, yeah, imagine the ego that you can... Dude, Neon. Yo, you could like elevate your... Like, inflate your ego like 10x by showing up here and winning. I'm telling you, man. This is it. This is the ticket. Oh. Micro Melon. Good finish. There it is. There. No, that's not a good finish. That's a bad finish. But 25th place, though. 25th place. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Round 6 out of 10. When is this? Yeah, it's in like 2.5 weeks. Let's have a look at Auris, the shortcutter. All right, we got enough of that. Let's go back to Heath. Very nice shortcut. Very nice shortcut right there. Ooh, that is not a good setup. Why does time attack cup quality not matter at all? Yeah. I don't know, man. But you did better than last times, right? So, hey, keep it up. Like, legit, keep it up, man. Corky. Nice. There it is. Round 6 out of 10. You did 14th on Brazil, being 5x worse at the map. Yeah, sometimes being really, really good on a map is actually a downfall. Map update incoming. Oh my god. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. No way. That's crazy. Mac the cowboy. Mac the cowboy. Holy. That's crazy. Let's have a look at Stufzi. In what map can you find this? I don't think it's in any map so far. I mean, guys, the campaign has not been put live yet, so I think there is, you know, we still have maybe 40 minutes until the campaign goes live. We could have some map updates. Ooh, nice fight here. Sub 102 from Nabla. Cam. Oh my god, maybe they put a cardboard cutout at the venue. No way. The subtle speed check might be higher priority. Yeah, I think that gear... I mean, the gear on the hard respawn I don't think is gonna be a problem once you practice it, but... Yeah, that gear up didn't look that nice. How does this even work? Does anyone know? Like, here I go from Stufts to Nabla, and then I go from Nabla to Lamalapas. Like, I feel like there's no, like, logic. How many rounds is it per? We drive 10 rounds in the Discovery. Oh, you cannot see it. It's right behind my camera. We're in round 8 out of 10. Okay. Maybe we can find another maybe we can find another Easter egg on the track. Trying to look. We are now in round 9 out of 10. So after this, there is one more track to discover before there is the multi-live knockout with 25 players battling for the top 8. Let's go with Heath. Nice low jumps. Stufs is still holding that first position. No braking section. This is a really cool map. How many people will be at the actual event? I believe there is a bracket of 32 players, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. 32 players in a 1v1v1 cup mode. So, at most, 2 players from winning duo of Comic-Con Baltics 2025. Then, top 2 players from the Baltic Trackmania League Winter 2026 edition. Up to 4 players invited at tournament organizer discretion. And then 8 players from the Discovery event that is happening right now. All remaining slots are filled during the on-site qualifications, open for everyone. So that is a little bit risky. I mean, to be honest, not super risky, I think. That is cool. Give 1 spot to Sammy. Honestly, I've said it before, dude. Sammy, if he goes to this event and he practices for 2 weeks, I think he is he's gonna do really good. Like, I genuinely believe that. But it's also understandable if it's a bit too much for him because he just played like 180 hours, you know? So maybe he needs like a little bit of a break. All right, everyone. One final track to go. And then we have the knockout. Oh, this is the water map. We have the underwater track. The final track is Amber Arena, made by Link. And this track is a map that is based around basketball and discus throw legends. And a reignited hype for swimming since, well, I'm gonna butcher this name, Ruta Mailutaiti. Ruta Mailutaiti's gold medal at the 2012 London Olympics. Dive into the Amber Arena and experience a taste of Lithuanian athletics. Yo, there was an attempt, guys. There was an attempt. There was an attempt. Way! Oh, look at this. Boink. Boink in the basket hoop. 3-pointer. Boink. Boink. Boink, boink. Into the hoop. Watch this. Watch this 3-pointer, guys. Dribble, 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 dribble. 1, 2. Bang. I got that. GG, dude. Holy moly. Did you see that? That's what's up. All right, let's have a look at Stoofsy's warm-up. No slide. Yo, this underwater part is crazy. Straight out of a Spammiej of the day. Holy moly. All right, 5 minutes. Let's get it started. We lost another 2 players, guys. Oof. Let's check out Hiva. Oh, this might be the most difficult map. I mean, I don't think might. This is the most difficult map for sure. Like, whenever you incorporate water wheels on a track, you increase the difficulty by like 3x. Holy, inside line. Keep the grip, no slides. Okay, I mean, maybe it's not too bad. Oh. Is Heave a baller? Boink. Close. Boink. Boink. Nice. Heave got it in him. Rodrex on the other hand. Yep. That's a risky fin. Question is, what's the safe fin? Oh, the safe fin is just going around. Okay. Let's have a look at Carlucci. Carlucci not getting the risky fin. Oof. What about Rodrex? Wait. What about Auris? Acrosa. Let's have a look at Acrosa. He just started a new run. So you want to go outside there. Then the tires are dried up. Get into the drift with the wood snap. The wood snapper. Yeah. Generate a ton of speed here to enter the water part again. There he goes. No sliding, everything, but that doesn't set you up for that inside line, so definitely have to go for the drift into the no slide. Little bit of a voice crack. I'm about to hit puberty, actually. Yeah. And then you have to grab the gear. You gotta get that gear. No. Ooh. There it is. Wow, you actually have a lot of speed. And then you gotta get the dribble. The dribble into the finish. Yeah, you can risk that a lot, actually. Kind of like that. Let's see what Pecunia is doing. Flying out because of the water wheels. Water wheels on plastic is very slippery. But Pecunia makes the risky finish. Very nice. Let's have a look at the demotivator. Okay. No sliding, but then slides out here and now gets a little bit of airtime. So it is quite risky. Oh! Misses the finish. Let's have a look at Auris. Auris goes for the drift, then snaps into the no slide. Goes a bit too high, potentially. Gets the three-pointer. Very difficult map. For sure the most difficult one out of the map pack. Made by Link. But I feel like it's only difficult because of the water. The water element makes this one very challenging. There we go. First round coming up. Here we go. Stufzi a little bit behind. Nabla so far in front. Seems to have figured out the track very quickly. Ooh. Everyone is struggling a bit. Let's go on board with Lucky. Lucky Error. Funny name. How can an error be lucky? It depends on what the error is, but an error is most of the time kind of negative. A lucky error. I see, I see. Safe finish. Smart play. Noticed that he didn't have the speed for the little bouncy pads. What are the bouncy pads supposed to be? Is that another sport? Wait, let me have a look actually. One sec. Where's the finish? It's here. Oh, it's a disc. It's a disc. It's a disc. Yeah, I see it. It's the disc. I get it. I get it. I see it. I see it. Yo, guys, can we get an update on this map, Link? We need to put Mac in one of the floaties. Can we put Mac in one of the floaties? Guys, what a huge miss. Like, if I was a map tester, I would have recommended to put the Mac on every single map. All right, let's focus on the round here. Heath versus Nabla. They both go for the risky fin, and they both make the risky fin. Very nice. Greekstone has to go for the safe finish. Collects his points. Didi Graitis also into the finish. Bitsy is in there. Lots and lots of players collecting their points right now. We have 7 rounds remaining on this map. And then we will go into the multi-life knockout competition. with the top 25 players that accumulated points in these previous tracks. Let's have a look at Zerf. Okay. Nice lines. Oh my god. Almost slams himself into the wall. Underwater we go. Bang. Nice wall bang. The motivator is floating. We have a left pillar. The Odin theory. Still on board with Zerv. Is he going on the discus? 1, 2, 3-pointer. Top 5. Very nice. Very nice. There it is. There it is. Okay. Is any Soul player playing? No. There is no Soul player playing in this competition. I mean, maybe Wizzy might try? I actually don't know. Is Wizzy... I don't know. Maybe Wizzy is potentially gonna try, but... maybe not. Oh, Wizzy is focusing on EWC? Okay, Wizzy is not playing. So there's no Soul player in this tournament. Why am I not playing? Because I am hosting a Spammiej broadcast from the event as a collaboration with Comic-Con Baltics. I will be streaming live from the event, bringing the most entertaining, funny commentary the Trackmania scene has ever seen. Yep. That's gonna happen. So I will be traveling to the event. I will be streaming from the event. I will be doing some interviews with players from the event. I will bring hopefully a more so entertaining cast than... oh my god, here we see SRK taking the reactor boost, going onto the penalty grass, taking a nice inside line, but he's falling behind right now. Nice transition, onto the road he goes. Takes the next checkpoint onto the plastic. Now he is slip and sliding. Actually gets a little bit of airtime. Needs to be very wary of the next turns because it's water wheels and he's going to potentially slip out. Stoops with a big mistake. SRK still holding on. Yeah, that's most likely not going to happen. We will just be, you know, having a nice, cool commentating experience. Yeah. Does Turbo know he's homeless soon? I mean, big shout out to Cam because he's the first one to actually pitch me to do commentary at an event that is like, and I'm not like forced to be like the full professional commentary, but more like a laid back commentary that I normally do. So that's awesome. But there will be a professional cast as well. So that's also gonna be there. Yeah. Fast commentary is a bit too much. True. Cast one round in Lithuanian when you're there. I actually don't know any word in... yeah, I don't know any word. Zero. No clue, no clue. I don't think it's an easy language to learn either. After Saturday night, you will know. Oh, no. I promised, I pinky promised myself that I will not be consuming any alcoholic beverage in the vicinity of Cam. That is one rule that I set for myself after my trip to Estonia. Micro Malone. Goeie 3-punter, man. Hoppa. What happened in Estonia? I don't even remember. Nothing happened. 7 rounds out of 10. Into the next one. Okay. There we go, there we go. Did I drive some rounds? No, I have not played them. I've only been watching the tracks. Ooh, a slip up. Nabla with a crash as well. Heath is now very far in front. Nice round from Heath. Maybe I can quickly hop on board. Yep, I can hop on board. There we go. Smooth transition. And now we go diving. Okay. Made it. Keith survived. Onto the discus 1, discus 2. 101, 12. Nice. There we go. 3 more rounds to go. Let's watch Gadverpilekis. Maybe in the cast you could talk in... You can talk in blub. I mean, I might be able to, yeah. How do you talk in blub? It's like... Here we go. Here we are, Rodrex in the top 10. Is that a risky fin? 1, 2. Clips. Ooh, good second attempt. How did I do on the Germany Elite Cup? It was a top 41 position for me. Oh! Yo, he hit the basketball and went in the hoop. That was nice. Let's have a look at Acrosa. Quick Acrosa check. Boom. Nice water section. Almost slips up, but keeps control of the car. It is Stoofs versus Heath in the front. Ooh! Stoofs out of this one. Sorry, Heath out of this one. Stoofs still driving in the front. Underwater section. Clean as well. Oh, Acrosa got a little bit of airtime. Is that enough speed for Acrosa? No, goes for the safe fin. Very smart. And there he goes. We have one final round coming up, and then there will be the 25-player knockout. That's the plan. Final round. Man, what an esports Trackmania weekend this has been. Yesterday, massive esports. Today, massive esports. What a banger weekend this was. Let's go with Nabla. Oh, big crash. Maybe quickly on board with Stoofs for the final bit of track before the knockout starts. Not the greatest, but hangs in there. Goes for the release strategy. Okay. Full release strat. No sliding. Is this enough speed for the discus jumps? Looks like it. And wow, Rodrex came back by about 0.5 as well. And there it is. Everyone getting to the finish line. And we will start within 5 minutes for the knockout. So, let's go to the CCB club. And it's gonna be somewhere here. So the competition that I played, guys, I played 23. This is the one that I played. Look at my records. I had 2nd world record, 7th, 4th, 5th, 2nd. This was my favorite map. This was my favorite map of that year. Yeah, look. I really liked this. This map was really cool. This was a Vixa map. Yeah, sorry guys, wrong sponsors on the stream, but I'm just showing the old CCB map right now real quick. Okay. You got 35th in overall, Micro Malone. You need to be top 25 to play the knockout. Yeah, this was my favorite map. But it was mainly because it was so speedy. It has some speed slides, speed tech, and then a kind of wicked ending as well. Yeah, I love this one. And my worst map was this one by Kisla. The knockout server is open. This is the final bit of the discovery and qualification for the CCB of today. All the 25 players join the server, and then there will be the multi-live KO coming up shortly. All right, here we go. Let's see how this is set up. So there's 4 rounds per map, and we are playing every single track. There we go. 1 short warm-up. So for the people just tuning in or are not aware, we just did a full-on discovery on the tracks, learning for 5 minutes, playing 10 rounds on each map, and now the top 25 of those rounds are playing this knockout. And the top 8 will qualify to the Comic-Con Baltics. Am I not tired with the workload lately? You need to sleep? Are you my dad? It's the other way around. No, I will say, I mean, it's just this weekend that is like really jam-packed. Ooh, wait. Akrosa has a heart. Extra heart. Nabla as well. Rodrex, Nabla, Akrosa also gain a life due to winning the rounds matches. Will be added at the start of the round. There we go. So they are sitting on 4 hearts. And it looks like the bottom 5 will lose a heart, guys. So this is kind of like the Red Bull game mode that we had yesterday. Spacebart, DNF. Rotrex in big trouble as well. Has to go for a safe round. Lucky Error is on the hot seat right now. No, back into the red zone. It kicked you out of the serve. Spacebart is back in business. But he will lose a heart, I think. Because of this unfortunate thing. Oh, Lucky Error makes it. Did the Bitter Ball Baron make it? Yeah, he did. He's in, he's in. There we go. Round number 2. 5 players will lose a life. Rotrax already lost his bonus heart. Of course, the last time they played this map was about an hour ago already, so might have forgotten the path. Key leads the way. Heave is in the mix as well. Small release on the grass downhill to keep the grip. Now the small jump here into the no braking zone. Small releases. Above the light they go. Approaching the final stage of the track. Nobody flies out. Ooh, Heath with a bumpy transition, but makes it through. Key now has to go for the safe in. Nabla wins the round. Karluki survives as well. Sebekek sniping the final position here. And it's looking like Luck and Spacebart are now down to 2 lives only. There we go. On board with Spacebart, sitting on 1 life. Maybe survival instinct is kicking in now. Number is red though. On board with Karluki. Releases a little bit on that grass downhill. Very smart. Good grip. Bigger jump from Karluki. Wasn't sure if he had the speed, I think. We have Rotrex going for the lower jump, but he clips the quarter pipe after. Doesn't look like Spacebart is in the bottom position. It is instead Luck OC, who is on 1 life. If he ends up in the bottom 5, this is gonna be elimination for Luck OC. And he snipes the position. Survives another round. Semioka Pecunia will now drop down to 1 heart. God, knockout with multi-life is so much better than single life KOs. Oh my god. There we go. We now have 4 players on 1 heart. And about another 4 on 2 hearts. Let's have a look at Key. Key is playing very good. You don't see Stoofts. Stoofts has gotten the invite because he's a winner of last year's Comic-Con Baltics. So he just played the Discovery event. And he is invited. Single life KO meaning like cup of the day? Yeah. No, he just dipped? Oh, he just dipped. Okay. Stoof just dipped. Josh and... Oh, yeah, it was Josh and Elcon that won. My bad. Forgot about that. Wait, was it? No, Letster. Leicester. Yeah, we're all kind of cooked, guys. Guys, we're all kind of cooked here. Welcome to the cookening. It's been another 7 hours on top of the 10 hours from last night. We're not recovered yet. But we do have the first knockouts coming through. Space Bart and Lecoq. I just need to go to bed. Sorry, guys. Moving on to the next track. Here we go. We are now on the most difficult end type track. Here it is. Here it is. We have 4 players on 1 heart. We have 5 players on 2 hearts. Only Akros and Nabla still holding on to their maximum lives. Okay. The last double respawn is updated. Nice. This is like a pre-tournament. This is more like a little discovery event where qualifying slots are the reward for the LAN event that's happening on the 22nd to 24th of May. So whoever qualifies here will go to the LAN event. Well, hopefully goes to the LAN event. And there are prizes. The prize pool is 5,000 euros for this event, which will happen in the weekend of the 22nd of this month. Comic-Con Baltics is the event. All right. Here we go. The most difficult track. Let's have a look at Nabla's first round. Nice. Ooh, big mistake. Doesn't get the outside line. Let's quickly move to a position a little bit further back. Keith holds on to first place. Akros doesn't get a really good gear shift on the plastic that we talked about earlier during the discovery. Nabla with a big mistake. It's looking like a few players who sit on 2 hearts are in the bottom of the scoreboard right now. And Akros makes it. Oh my god, he missed the finish line. But he bounces back into the finish. Oh my god. We have Pepper, Lama Lapas, Lucky Error dropping down to 1 heart right now. How long was the discovery? It was 5 minutes of time attack plus 10 rounds after that. So I would say about 15 minutes per map. All right, let's spectate someone that is on 1 heart right now. Let's go with SRK. Here we go. SRK struggling a little bit. Is around the hot seat. Cannot afford to drop 4 more places. But of course, we still have the ending of the track to go, which arguably is the hardest. Big crash from the Odin Theory, I think. Yep, dropping down now to 17th. We do have 3 players actually with 1 heart in the bottom. So this could be a multi-knockout coming up. Let's see. SRK onto the ending stage of the track. Big mistake from somebody on the diamond pickaxe. Even SRK is struggling. Doesn't have the speed for the transition. And this is most likely gonna be elimination for SRK, as he cannot jump to the finish. Oh, it's a carnage. It is an absolute carnage. 4 players out. Lama La Paz, SRK, Semioka, and Greekstone. Wow. There we go. 16 players remaining now. And we have another 4 players with 1 heart. So let's see what this next round is gonna bring. Maybe hop on board with some of the quicker drivers. Nabla and Heave once again leading the charge. Akose still on 4 hearts as well. Sebekek very far behind. Hasn't lost a life. Let's same with Zinc. They're both still sitting on 3 lives. So it's looking like a few of these 3 heart players will move into 2 hearts. The 1v1 at the front approaching the finish line. Nabla up in first, Heave in second. And that looks good. Both of them make it. Akose as well. What about the players here? Lucky Error messes up the finish line. This could be the end for Lucky Error. Same with Pepper. Pepper. Oh, no. There was no spot left. And there it is. 2 players out. Pepper and Lucky Error. And I believe another 2 players are now on... No, 4 players with 1 heart. Karluki, Pecunia Best, Gatver Pilikis, and the Odin Theory. Currently on the hot seat. Let's see what's gonna happen here. We are playing until 12 players with 4 knockouts or 4 lives being lost. So that means we need to knock out 2 more spots here. And it's looking like Gatver Pilikis is very far behind. The Odin Theory also not looking that good. Zinc is moving all over the place. We might be going into the next stage of this knockout. Unless the Odin Theory can snipe someone at the finish line. But this is not enough speed, I think, for the transitions. Yep. Completely out. And at the front, it is also already settled. We have another 2 players out. Zinc will lose a life. Sebekek will also drop down to 1 life only. And now we have 12 players remaining. Going into the next track. Here we go. Ooh! What is happening here at the top? We have an updated UI and it's gone. Are they playing till the winner or just top 8? I believe that is gonna be decided whenever the top 8 is there. If they want to continue on and playing until everyone has made it, then they keep going. If the top 8 is gonna be like, yeah, we'll call it here, then they're gonna call it here. All right, small warm-up on this track. This map is maybe the second most difficult one because it has ice. So we'll see how this one is gonna turn out. And there it is, into the risky fin. So we have 3 lives being lost until top 8. So we need to get rid of another 4 players. And we have 3 players with 1 heart right now. Okay, first ice slide. Looks good. Lots of players survive. But it is Pecunia the best, who is on the hotspot right now. Nismo about to lose a heart. Zinc as well. Key also. Akrosa with a very big jump. Nobody is being knocked out here. Kanya holding on, is lagging a little bit. Cannot afford to lose too much speed here. Makes the finish. Ooh la la. 1 spot away from being knocked out. Am I participating in this? No, I will be a commentator at the event, so I will not be playing. Here we go. Some more players lost alive. We still only have 4 players with 1 life. It is quite scary. Akrosa and Nabla still have all of their lives. Nabla definitely looking like the strongest player right now. Heath with a big mistake. Karluki as well. Zinc also in the back. We could say goodbye to another 2 drivers here. Sebekak doing nice. He has been sitting on 1 heart for a little bit now. What about the ending? The ending can be quite tricky. Zinc is quite far behind. Oh, and that is 2 players out, everyone. Karluki and Zinc are eliminated. And that leaves us with 10 players left. So there are 8 spots for CCB. How many players are sitting on 1 life? That is 2. This could be potentially the final round and already deciding which 8 players will get the CCB spots. Oh, Pukania, currently in the hot seat, is sitting on 1 life. Needs to clutch up and gain 3 extra spots here to survive. And it is looking like nobody is making mistakes at the front. Also, Sebekak has now dropped into the final spot. Oh, this could be the final round. Sebekak needs an incredible end. He's sitting on 1 life. Is this gonna be enough? And that's game over. The 8 players that will receive a CCB spot are Nabla, Akros, Bitterball Baron, Rotrex, Heath, Key, Nismo, and Demotivator. I'm pretty sure they're gonna continue on playing for the seeding. But there it is. 8 spots. Sebekak just barely missing out. of course, Sebekek and everyone that is knocked out right here can still qualify to the event if they get to the actual Comic-Con Baltics, because there will be an on-site qualifier as well. So that is the next best place to try and qualify for the main event. But now we only have one player on one heart, which is Demotivator. Here we go. Bang. Oh. Barely survives. Heath and Nismo will be put on one life now as well. All right. And we're moving to the next track. Do we continue? I think everyone is continuing, yeah, for the seeding. I think the placement here determines your seed in the tournament, so I think everyone is just gonna continue. I mean, it's another like what? It's another like maybe what, 15 minutes? Something like that? 10 to 15 minutes? All right, small warm up. You kind of want to go to bed? All right, well, Kem just gave the info here. So let's see what everyone is gonna decide. I mean, you could just lose 3 times in a row. Bitter ball. I guess, if they continue on. Do you rehearse for commentating? No. Whatever comes to mind, I just say. Yeah. Kind of want to go to bed, honestly. I just want to eat my dinner. That's what I want to do. It's almost 11. Oh my god. Well, it seems like everyone is playing. Gotta be up and ready to gamble tomorrow. At what time is it gonna be? Wait, I need to check it out. It's gonna be an early one? What is tomorrow? Tomorrow we have a variety day. So it's gonna be a little bit earlier stream. Which is gonna be fun. So we have double knockouts until 4 players are left, guys. And then it's gonna be single knockouts. What is the game gonna be? It's gonna be gambling with friends. What is it called? Wait, one sec. Yeah, it's called Gamble with Your Friends. So it's gonna be a good one. All right, Demotivator is out. And we now have 7 players remaining. Yeah, it's that game, fella. I still need to buy it. It's $5. All right, 1 player, no, 2 players on 1 life here. Nismo and Heath are both sitting on 1 heart right now. Nice lines here from Nismo. Ooh, Heath with a big crash. He could be knocked out here instantly after this one. Oh, yeah, he's completely out. That ain't good. And it looks like Key is about to be put on 1 life as well. Key 6 seconds behind. Heath 3.5. And everyone seems to be going safe way. And that's a good play, actually. And there we go. Heath ends up in 7th. Key will drop down to 1 heart. And there we go, and there we go. Okay. 4 hearts for Nabla, 4 hearts for Akrosa, Rodrex with 3, Bitterball Baron with 2, Nismo on 1, and Key also on 0. Let's have a look at Nismo. Okay. Well, it's looking like this round we will have a double knockout. And that will leave us with 4 players left. Okay. As long as everyone here makes it without making mistakes. I mean, they can go for the safe in as well. I'm not so sure how much slower it is, but it doesn't look that much slower. Rodrex goes safe. 19. Okay, it's like 0.6. And there it is. Double knockout. Key and Nismo are out. And now we are moving into the top 4 situation. Here we go. It's looking like the Bitterball Baron is gonna be put on 1 heart after this round, as Rodrex, Nabla, and Akrose are absolutely cooking. Okay. One final corner to go. Goes for the risky. And actually survives. Nabla losing a heart. And we're moving to the next track, which was honestly the hardest map out of all of them. All right. Next up. What do you mean there's another 9+ hour stream? Yeah, we do have a little bit of a big weekend. I told you guys, it's a massive weekend. But this is not gonna be the norm, everyone. Like, I'm going, like, from next week on, I will be going back to the 5-hour streaming sessions. Yep. Unless Carl Jr. asks for a trial adventure, or a lunatic 1v1, or unbeaten ATs, then we might be extending the stream a little bit longer. But yeah. We'll see, we'll see. I'm betraying Pack like that. I think me and Pack will do a lot of Red Bull practicing together. Trackmania burnout in everyone involved in esports after May is gonna be real? Yes. Nah, 100% is gonna happen. But not for me, because I am so passionate about Trackmania. Like, burnout is afraid of me. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'll be here. I've been here for the past 12 years. Ain't no burnout catching up to me. On to the final map we are. Rotrax, Akose, and Nabla leading the way. Good jump ups. And Bitterball Baron has gone for the DNF. So that is a guaranteed life loss. Most likely didn't make the quarter pipe jump. And there we go. Top 3. It's crazy to see how so many people can play for hours on end and not get burned out. I think it's just... I mean, definitely not to downplay burnout, but... I guess my mentality is just different, right? I mean, there are days where I don't want to play Trackmania for sure. And then I just don't play Trackmania. But it's not like weeks on end or days on end. Can I FF now? Alright. So, Bitterball Baron is going to bed. Has gotten the 4th seed out of this Discovery knockout. And we will play the remaining rounds with Akose, Nabla, and Rodrex. And that can take, what, another full map after this, I think. So here we go. Everyone makes it to the finish. Voila. Another 9 rounds. It says 8 rounds here in the top. It's John C's bad coding. Jesus Christ, John C. I mean, makes sense because he's not paid by Granadi. Like, if John C was paid, then he wouldn't, like, this script would be flawless. I mean, there was a major bug happening when you joined the map, and there was like this huge HUD that was protruding out of the frame. Very bad coding right there. Like, unacceptable behavior. Alright, here we go. Akose, not with a good uphill. This could be his first round where he loses alive. There he goes, there he goes. Now, the only reason I don't play the BYMCs like that is because of this issue. Like, I am aware of it, and I don't want to be associated with broken scripts. Ever since the lab script from 2014. Yeah. There we go. 1 life lost. Okay. Here we go. Every player on 3 lives. If I was a gambling man, which I'm not yet, that will happen tomorrow, I would actually gamble that Nabla will win this competition. Okay.
Thank you for subs.
Akrosa avoids hitting the wall before the uphill. Very nice. Can I buy the gambling game? Dude. Can I buy the game in the Netherlands? Yes. I think I stumbled over my words because you typed Netherlands. Like you misspelled it, so I was like adjusting my speech to the same typing that you did. Wow, what a close round. Ooh, wow. Nice. 300s between all 3 of them. Actually, let me see if I can buy it. I cannot buy it. I'm not allowed to buy it because it's gambling. I'm kidding. I bought it already. Luckily, you have Surfshark, dude. I have seen a video about the EU people talking about VPNs having to do with age verification. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about in the EU bullshittery. They were talking about, it was something with forcing VPNs to have age verification to visit 18 plus websites. I think. I don't really know what I was watching. But it was definitely about like, you know, censorship and whatnot. Am I over 18? The last time I checked, yeah. I'm 31. But I actually feel like I'm 26. Yeah, I've long passed the years of where I feel like I'm 18. I'm actually feeling like a 26-year-old. Yeah. I'll be 7 minutes away from the Surfshark HQ. Hey. Chem can give me a tour. 30 so far is pretty good. Honestly, I cannot complain. I'm almost 32 though. And I'm looking at like so right on the wall here is my $5,000 check from EWC, which has a date on it, and it's 2012. That is 14 years ago. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, I've kind of lost focus on on the whole match. Wait till you turn 33. Oh! Nabla with a big crash. And he will be put on 2 lives right now. It's looking like Rotrax is gonna run away with the win here. In 2012, you started worky work, and it's not gonna end for a long time. Or you just get lucky, like win the lottery, or, you know, do some option trading, get incredibly lucky with your pick, become a multi-millionaire, and, you know, retire by the age of 34. All right, here we go. Nabla on 1 heart, Akrosa on 2, Rotrex on 3. Or lose it all and work till you're 77. Oh my god. True. Here we go. Very close round. Nabla holds that first position, but slows down quite a bit here. Oh, Rodrex with the low jump. And Nabla is out. DNF. Bang. Au revoir. 3rd place for Rodrex. Really, Kanjika? Oh, shit. Good that I'm not a gambler yet? Exactly. Tomorrow, my bets are really good, guys. Trust. Alright, this could end in 2 rounds here. But there's only 1 round left on this one. Okay. What is tomorrow? Monday. New start to the week. Honestly, it's kind of... Damn, am I gonna gym before? Yeah, I'll probably gym before the variety stream. Ooh! Akrose with the upper lane. Yeah, the upper line looks a little bit better, I think. You have more exit speed. Rotrax holding on to that first place. To be fair, Rotrax has been playing really well. Akrose with the snipe. No. No snipe. Rotrax. 3 hearts, Akrose on 1. This can be the finale. Here we go. Banger. Yo, that better not be copyrighted, because my whole entire vault could get sniped here. Here we go. Whole vault for a few seconds. Oh, yes. All right. 1 warm-up. Is Akrose going for the reverse sweep? Or is Rotrax gonna win this discovery competition? Here we go. This is it. All eyes on Akrosa. Oh, he's already... Oh, okay. I was about to say he's already on the back foot. But... Rotrax with a worse start. They're both slip and sliding all over the place. Akrosa back into the hot seat. Rotrax looking to claim victory. Gotta remember, the ending is not free. The end has caused a lot of problems for these players. Akrosa, however, not with good speed. Rotrax loses the gear, but handles it nicely. Akrosa comes back. What about the ending jumps? Oh, Akrosa with more speed. Hold up. Photo finish. It's over. Rotrax is the winner. And he gets seed 1 for this qualifier. The top 8 in this knockout has received an invite to the Comic-Con Baltics. Hopefully everyone is going to show up as well. Else, if one of the 8 is not showing up, it's going to go to the next player in line, etc, etc. GG, well played. All right, take care everyone. See you next time. Ciao, ciao. Peace out. Bye-bye.